How's it going, everyone? Today's topic is Veles Labyrinth, Master Lost Sector, dealing with champions of Barrier and Unstoppable with Threat of Arc. We'll be doing this as a Strand Titan, as Strands are very good at taking care of Unstoppable and Barrier champions. So Skywatch here will be your landing zone. You'll make your way all the way down, set your waypoint if you need to. It'll bring you to this flag. If you've never ran it on normal, you'll need to complete that on normal to run it on Legend or Master. Go down this hole, run it all the way through, come back to the flag. It'll give you the options of Legend and Master. Legend has less champions, Master has more champions. Recommended power level is 1830, but if you have a lower power level, as long as you can handle champions, if you are a Strand Titan, you will be a boss at taking all the champions down because you can just use your Shackle Grenade on every champion, and they won't be able to do anything. And then once it comes back up, you just shackle them again. So it's really easy. And if you need to, you can always use your Glaive to take care of the Unstoppables if they are still shackled in the air, but their immunity damager just came back. Just hit them with the Glaive, and they will go back to being damaged, more vulnerable to damage. Sorry. So our build's going to consist of our Blade Fury, as it's the best super for Strand and also the only one, unfortunately. So our Rally Barricade and our Tower Barricade, optional. I would say Rally Barricade to go with your Dredged Lash, just so we want to make sure it does more suspends. So if your Shackle Grenade, or sometimes I'll call it Bola, is down, then make sure you use your class ability, which will give you 3 of these Shackle Grenades basically shooting out, and it'll spin all the targets for you. Melee Frenzy Blade, always nice. Severs, because it gives you more tangles. The more tangles you throw for more damage. It can also give you your Woven Mail from those tangles, so nice little benefit for you. We're using Threat of Mind for class ability. We're using Fury for melee energy. We're using Generation for grenade energy, and then with Continuity for all the effects we have for increasing those durations for Strand. We're using QuickSilver Storm because why not? This weapon's broken if you're playing Strand. There's no reason not to have it on. It does massive amount of damage. It does anti-barrier with its grenades. It does grenades. It does everything. So QuickSilver Storm, can't say enough good things about it if you're Strand. If you want to use something else, you can always switch it out for, let's say you want to run anti-barrier on your... If you want to run a Centrifuge, you can switch it out for a shotgun up here to do damage for you for the champions. All up to your preference. Excuse me, sorry, I had a cough. So we use QuickSilver Storm here, auto rifle, and then we have the Greasy Luck Glaive. It's a rapid fire frame. It'll be here on the Unstoppable. It'll do really well for shields or anything that's going on for solar, and also it does a lot of damage, rapid fire. And then if you have your Restoration Ritual, if you use a finisher, it gives you basically a full reload. So you can just sit there and fire 12 bullets over and over and over and over real quick, and then incandescent, which is the perk I have for this one. If you can get it, will just make everything scorch and blow up. So it's kind of nice, kind of nice. And then Machine Gun here is the only Strand one there is available, so keep away is nice. I prefer something else, but Target Lock is kind of the necessary one for this weapon. It allows you to do a lot of damage as you're on a consistent target. I would recommend, if you can, get the Strand Rocket Launcher that is available for the Bonfire event. If you can't, then use the Machine Gun here, which you can pick up on Neptune. It's really nice because it pairs up with our Deeper Origins here, so it actually gets the Overload abilities, as long as everything else here will be Strand. Just make sure you have Glaive if you're using it, and then Anti-Barrier for your auto rifle, or else your QuickSilver Storm won't work. So our exotic is Abeyant Leap, as we want to make sure we have more lashes. They give us Woven Mail, keeps us alive, that way we don't die. Everything else here is focused on, so Dynamo give us super ability, as long as we use the class ability, which you should be using all the time. Almost on cooldown, unless you're saving it for a champion. Harmonic Siphon, as we're using 2 Strand weapons. Everything else here is just focused on giving your abilities cooldown back. Arc Resist, you can switch out if you'd like to, depending on what's the damage you're having issues with. If you're having issues with the Unstoppables, then use the Void Resist. If you're having issues with the barriers, use the Arc Resist. Using Strand Weapon Surges here for do a mass amount of damage with our Strand weapons, and then everything else here is to keep us alive, and then give us more Orb Generation. Hunter Resilience for more class ability use and survivability. Hunter Discipline for more grenades, uptime, and then recovery. Throw the rest in there so you can get your health regen back, as that'll be your main source of keeping yourself alive, as everything else is going to come up as it is normally. So, as always, I appreciate all the support. Like and subscribe, comment below if you want to see different type of videos, or exotic weapon pieces, or armor, or whatever. Let me know. And as always, I hope you enjoy these guides. Alright, here we go. QuickSilver Storm will do most of our damage for us. We're going to stack up those grenades. What we're going to do is immediately go in here, throw our Shackle Grenade out here. Get a bunch of these things stacked up. Take out this barrier as fast as we can. Grenade one. I can't do anything when he's in the sky here, so just make sure you really don't even need an anti-barrier. But if you, what's it called? If you have one, might as well. Buttons over there, awesome. Usually it's not there, but sometimes it will be, so make sure you're looking for the far one. Sometimes you'll have one right here on this edge, right here, and then you'll have one on this corner, one on that edge, which is where it's at now, and then you could also possibly have it, well, I missed all that, okay? You could possibly have them on the edge or in that room. To make sure I didn't look away too long, so I didn't get killed by the barrier champion falling in. Rapid fire glaive. Ah, despawned. This Scorch is going to be awesome for us. We don't want to deal with Cursed Thralls. There are grenades here. Clear all the other stuff around and do a bunch of damage to this guy. Rub all the Cursed Thralls, as you don't want to deal with them. They will mess your day up. But don't make your day harder than it needs to be. Make sure you use your, let's see if I can get up here fast enough. Oh, sweet. If I can blow these guys into the midair. Yeah, buddy. Scorch OP. Hey, sorry, I got distracted with him. Focus more on the barrier champion now. Once you kill all the thralls, the unstoppable will show up, but you should be okay. As long as you hide behind this rock. Reason we're wanting a glaive is to deal with the unstoppable. I thought I hit him, but I guess I didn't. Haha, can't hit me. Make sure you aim higher with the grenades, as they will, they do have some drop time. Make sure I get all the way over here. He's supposed to be stunned, but he's not for some reason because of the Strand bug. But it's okay. We have plenty of damage to deal with this guy with the glaive. Now that we've killed him on the platform, the other knight will show up. So we'll just take care of this guy real quick. Works in melee, and they can't go anywhere. Ha. A lot of the damage you can get off here is actually from the rockets, or the grenade launchers if you can get that loaded up. But I would recommend just use your heavy if you have it. Should be able to just knock this thing out real quick. The glaive would not be effective. Now we're gonna go up top. Some orbs available for us. That's what we like. We like having those tangles. Always throw out your bola or your shackle grenade. And then what we want to do is we want to load up our grenade, and then we want to throw our shackle grenade over there. Perfect. So we want to stun these guys again. And then do a bunch of damage to them. But the problem is they're going to be bugged out, and they're not going to want to stay CC'd. So it's not going to be the most fun. Oh, hello. What the heck? I've never seen that before. That was crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that was so scary. What the heck? Alrighty then. Yeah, don't stay up here unless you're ready for him, because that was scary. Usually I'm down here, but I was trying something else out. That was interesting. Okay. Wow. Come on, melee work. Why isn't my melee work? Okay, I guess my melee's broken. There we go. Was strange. What is going on? Get my health back. Perfect. So we don't have a really great long range weapon. We do have a machine gun, which will be, you know, decent. Of course, not bad. But you want to make sure that you're not going to be in their range. So that I can get a few hits off on that wizard, because the wizard is the worst. Perfect. Now we're going to focus all the thralls here. Throw out all shackle grenade as we can. Which is always a nice little benefit to keep anything that's coming at us off us. Throw our shield up here. And then we're going to find the boss. So the boss is always going to sit in that spot as long as you're over here. He won't run at you or anything as long as you sit back in the back here. So just keep your distance. He'll just sit there, or he may hide to the right. If he hides to the right, you just wait for him to come back out and then done. And you're good. Nothing else is dead. Anything else is alive, you can kill if you like to, but as long as the champions and the boss is dead, you're good to go. Oh, just an enhancement core, alright. 6 minutes, 51 seconds. It could be faster, could be slower, depending on how you're going with the run. A lot of this is time gated, so with Veles Labyrinth, I wouldn't recommend it as a farming one to go over and over and over. But if you need the exotic piece, run it. If you need flawless, definitely get the flawless done. But if you have any questions, put in the comments below. If you want to see the exotic weapon or armor piece, let me know. Like and subscribe, and as always, I hope you have a fantastic day.